Let me take off my ID badge. Y'all don't see where I work at, so y'all be telling on me. Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? So I thought I was gonna be in the gym today, but now that I got my hair done, that's definitely not happening. Um, I want to have an open discussion, conversation, really quickly or a little briefly regarding social media. So today I wanted to discuss pretty much, do you think, in your opinion, we all have different opinions, that social media gives you access to have more opportunities to cheat? Hi, Denise. Oh my gosh, how are you? Good afternoon. How are you feeling? How's this feeling? Hope you're well. Um, you guys know at this point that I get a lot of feedback from different people regarding topics I should talk about on Wine and FaceTime, or regarding, things I should do, whatever the case is. So for my chit chat for today, I definitely want to talk briefly about this. And I think it's probably kind of a little bit different from some people, but what do you think? Do you think social media gives you more access to cheat? What do you think cheating is? Do you feel like cheating is a emotional thing only, a physical thing only, a mental thing only, or all of the above? For me, I feel like it can definitely be more physically than emotionally, but depending on who you are. Oh, I'm so excited. Are you having a shower and a gender reveal and all of that? My best friend is pregnant right now too. She's 3 months. I'm so excited for her. She's having a gender reveal this Saturday, so I'm gonna be at her gender reveal, I think, for a bit, and I look forward to that because my friend was like, "I'm not having kids." I'm like, "Just got married this year." Oh, yeah, this year. I'm like, and there's a bun in the oven. My gut health is doing pretty good. Still doing a lot of poopies, but thank God no more vomiting and anything like that. So I'm super happy about that. I don't know what worked or what didn't work, and you are. I so wish I was in Cali. Congratulations. I know you're not gonna post any pictures because I don't really see you on social media like your real face. So hopefully I get to hear about it on one of your shows, one of your streams. You'll talk about it. But I'm so excited to know you're having a baby shower. That means that you're due any moment, like within the next 8 weeks, you're probably due. Oh my gosh. I'm manifesting a little boy for you. You should have a son. Hope you have a son. That's what I wanted. I want a son the first time and the second time. I'm getting off topic. Okay. December 11th. Oh my gosh. That's my nephew's birthday. And my daughter's birthday is in December. And my grandma's birthday is in December. There's a lot of December birthdays I know about. Congratulations. I'm so excited. Hope you're ready and prepared and did all the things you needed to do. But I'm off topic again. You are having a boy, you see? How did I know that? You see? I manifested that. I knew that. I could see that. That feisty. Yeah, that's for a boy. I could see that. But what do you think? Chit chat. I don't got nobody listening and following right now, but a lot of people were saying that they really think it's true that when you're on social media, all these platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, all these different channels, yeah, we are connected. They say that it's a good chance that you have a higher possibility to cheat on your spouse because you're so active on these channels, and that I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of feel like yes, and I kind of feel like no, because we all have been tempted to look at someone like, oh, you're cute, or whatever the case is, or you're attractive, but it's like, all right, that's human nature. That's everywhere. You can meet someone at your job and say that, someone at your neighborhood store, whatever, whatever. You're gonna always come across someone who's attractive. But being on social media, like, does it really push that envelope and that avenue to say, okay, this is an easy way to cheat because this person's in my direct contact book, they're on my page, they're in my inbox, I have access to them. You can chat with them outside of your cell phone, and you can, like, send pics and news and stuff via messenger. So it's a good chance to say that it's helping you cheat. I can't really say I believe this. I can definitely say Denise is already commenting. She says it is true. It is a window to a lot of stuff exposure. Absolutely. Like we have these apps like Snapchat. We can post news and conversations that delete within a 24-hour frame, and you don't have any more access to that conversation, and like the conversation never existed. Same thing with like these stories, like Instagram stories and Facebook stories. You can like post things and no one can ever find it or see it. That has a lot to do with you trusting who you're laying with, who your mate is, or just knowing in reality that sometimes temptation is everywhere, and sometimes no matter how good you feel you are at temptation, it gets the best of you. You get the draw of the luck where you slip up and you may send a pic that's not appropriate, and that pic may get exposed, and maybe that pic doesn't get exposed, but someone's spouse sees the pic in their mate's phone, and that's a conversation, an argument for them, because that now develops trust issues. So I don't know. I guess it's very possible. I think it's very possible that being on social media, these platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Denise has a comment. Says, as a man, you can see everywhere we follow it or not. As a woman, many try to DM you. Absolutely. Like, I think it comes into like, trusting your spouse or your partner. And even if it has nothing to do with trusting your spouse or your partner, it's like, what is your purpose for being on social media? If you're not an entrepreneur or a blogger or, someone who's sharing content on social media to educate or sell or inform or, just connect with friends or just to play with it creatively, and you have a whole different demise and demeanor and attitude about everybody on social media, like you're scamming or you're doing something negative, like stealing people's identities. I guess there's a lot of different ways conversations can go where people can get caught up into illicit and illegal or scandalous activity they didn't have intention to do initially. So for me, I feel like I'm not on social media just to like meet dudes or like, hook up anything like that. I'm definitely always trying to promote my fitness journey and my body, and I definitely show a lot of body pictures. Even have some bikini pictures. I got a lot of workout pictures, sweaty pictures, and it's all pretty much me showing my transformation and my journey from my workout, from going vegan to pescatarian to all that other stuff. But I understand that some people may see that and feel like I want attention, that I'm trying to be salacious, that I'm trying to be, sneaky or scandalous. I understand that everyone will have their opinion of what they think of me, despite who actually knows me for who I am. Versus people just judging me because of what they see and they don't have the time to get to know me. But I can't worry about that because I know why I'm on social media. I know I'm not on social media to meet dudes, but some people may come across my channels and may feel like, how I look is inappropriate, or how I'm dressed is inappropriate, or the things I work out in is inappropriate. But I know what my goal is and my heart is, my character is, so I don't really let myself get too frustrated in that. In my case, my husband has full access to social media profiles, and he can cheat all the time. Your messages are disappearing, Denise. I'm gonna have to go back to screenshot these messages. They're disappearing, but thank you for joining in the conversation with me. So I'm not talking about myself, but I'm gonna agree with the people I spoke to. I think being on social media definitely does open up a little doorway or avenue to have access to cheat if that's what you're about. If you're that immature, weak ass minded male or female that always wants to get over on a person and is always trying to, what I'm saying, have your cake and eat it too, then social media is definitely the best place for you to be to cheat on your spouse, for you to disrespect your spouse, for you to, what I'm saying, embarrass your spouse. It is the best place for you to be as a man or a woman if you have no respect for your spouse or your partner or your baby mother or your husband or your wife or anyone. It is the best place for you to be at if you want to find new box, new mouth, new head, new booty. It definitely is. Now, you may not be getting the safest box and booty and head from social media, but you're going to definitely get it because there's a lot of thirst trapped in girls all around. They're in the comments, they're in the DMs. So when you're talking about your breakup with your girlfriend or your baby mother or your wife, they're waiting in the chat to say something about something to get you to get them on the phone with you. They're definitely waiting for that opportunity for your girlfriend, your wife, your baby moms, your husband, whoever. There's always that time they're waiting for them to mess up so they can jump into your DM and be like, yeah, I told you I was one, or fuck that nigga, he ain't. The men of you black, brown, Latino community, you know how the game comes. Whether it's somebody who's been in your DM for months months and weeks or years, whether someone you've known for months, weeks or years, who just knows you because they're in your neighborhood or whatever the case is, there's always that person waiting to catch you slipping, to catch your man slipping, to catch your husband, your wife, your baby moms, your baby father. There's always that person waiting to catch you slipping. There's always that person waiting and hoping that your shit doesn't work out. There's always that person hoping and waiting that you break up or you have a fight or they do you dirty or you do them dirty. There's always that person waiting for you to be replaceable. Always. And sometimes we don't know this. Sometimes it's the people at our works who know this. Sometimes it's the people at home who know this. It's the neighbors. Sometimes you don't know because you're oblivious. You're just blind because you love someone so much. You just don't see it any better. But to bring this up too, hurt people always hurt people. So if you're with someone who's always trying to make you feel bad about yourself, always trying to tell you all the whack stuff about you, always trying to tell you how bad, how you can't do nothing right, how you ain't shit, how you're never good enough, how you're never gonna succeed, how you just do dumb things all the time. If you're around that kind of person, or if you've seen that kind of person, if you smelt that kind of person, you saw or heard of this type of person, that probably is the person who's definitely doing you dirty too. It probably definitely is. And sometimes people that just love you so much, they're just brown nosing you, they're head up your ass all the time, telling you how good you are at everything, and behind your back they're just probably selling you the shit show. So at the end of the day, you don't always know who the negative, messy Bettys are and homewreckers and, funny people are, but sometimes they're in our DMs pretending to be friends, pretending to be supporters, pretending to be colleagues, and they're just waiting for you to drop that tea about what's going on behind closed doors. They're just waiting for you to have a rant to say something negative or horrible about your spouse or your mate or someone. And that's how I think people believe social media makes it easier for people to cheat, because a lot of people run to social media immediately after a breakup, after a big argument, after an uncomfortable moment, after some stressful things, and it's unfortunate that when we come to social media to release our real problems, some people hyper over sensationalize, sorry, I just made up a word that didn't exist, but hyper over sensationalize things that shouldn't be. And unfortunately, this is how some people fall into the trap. And it's like, if you're a strong minded person, you won't fall into the trap. But if you're a weak minded person, you will fall into the trap because you'll get used to this person being there every time you have a blowout with your partner or something, and they're always saying that luring thing in your DM, or they're trying to get you to go out for coffee or for drinks. And when the attitude and energy doesn't feel right. So again, we've all been pressed with this. I know my DM's been lit lately. I'm pretty sure y'all DMs get lit sometimes, whether you're posting provocative pictures or promoting positive content or promoting, information to educate, support, make awareness. Whatever it is you're doing, at some point everyone gets some DMs that are somewhat either disrespectful, inappropriate, or just right on scandalous. And sometimes you may get these DM messages from people who actually know you in real life. They know your spouse in real life. They know your husband, your sister, your brother, your mama, your auntie, your uncle, the children. They actually really know you and be still bold enough to send you a message saying something that they should not be saying. And it's up to you, the person receiving the message, to park that person and put them straight. But at the end of the day, it's also up to you to make sure you communicate with your spouse, partner, loved one, sister, brother, cousin, niece, nephew, baby mom, baby father, whoever it is, about the inappropriateness. Sometimes this inappropriateness comes from in the family, where people in the family are saying things they shouldn't be saying. Sometimes it's salacious, sometimes it's, scandalous, but all of it being on social media makes it very, very highly likely that some inappropriate things will happen, because unfortunately people go to social media to dish out all their dirty laundry, from celebrities to bloggers to people that go viral on TikTok and YouTube. It just happens that way. So I say all that to say, yes, I too agree and believe that social media can open up an avenue for cheating if you fall into that weakness moment of, oh, my nigga ain't shit, or my bitch ain't shit, or my bitch is a hoe, my nigga's or whatever the situation may be. If you're gonna act on emotion, you'll definitely be emotional and end up putting yourself in a situation that you probably shouldn't be in. But in reality, I do think that social media definitely does open up the avenue for people to cheat more likely, because it's an outside world with fantasies and smoke and mirrors and filters and glassy screens to make someone feel like they're getting something they could never find in real life. With all the filters and jazz and costumes and voice translations going on, you sometimes don't know who you're talking to. But at the end of the day, this is the bubble we live in. Social media is everything. You can apply for jobs on social media. You can have pay your bills on online. Like everything is an internet world, a fast, high G, Wi-Fi thing. Everything you can do online, from buying stocks to paying bills to transferring money. Like this is a virtual world right now. Everything can be done on social media at this point, and social media is really everywhere. You'll see it in all social media, like all reality TV shows. You hear it on the news. Like on the news lately, they were talking about TikTok being disbanded from America because of China problems, whatever, whatever. Social media is everywhere. People make money on social media with likes and followers and stuff like that. So the bigger the influence of social media, the more it will obtain. So yes, I do think that people will fall into that weak-minded, but hopefully you don't. But I feel like we all have been in that situation where you got caught up in a conversation on social media that probably wasn't the best conversation we'd having, and someone saw it and took it a totally different way, and it probably caused a rift because someone may have thought that something inappropriate was happening. It definitely happens to the best of us. Happens to most of us. If it hasn't happened to you, you're kind of like a rock somewhere in the desert, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere where no one even heard of social media. So yeah, definitely think that that was a lot. I wanted to get that out because I'm on a break and I don't have a lot of time. But yeah, that topic just came to me. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I do think this. I do think that people do have a higher chance of cheating when they're on social media because there's just so much that's screen you can't see through that looks so good. It always makes it look like their life is almost better than yours. Like you gotta definitely get out of that moment of my life ain't shit because this person on social media has this, that, and the third. Get out of that. People are fronting on social media. People are not even telling their real life stories, what's going on social media. Not all the time, not 100% of the time. Only some of the time. So definitely get out of that mindset if you're thinking that everything you see on social media, as far as what the people you follow, what their lives are, how they live it, how they hug and kiss and cook and clean and just so in love 24/7, and everyone gets these glamorous gifts and presents and take these glamorous trips, and everyone has the most beautiful. Not always, not really, not really. People fake it till they make it, a lot of the times. And if you're not faking it till you make it, you better start faking it till you making it because everyone on social media does not have the glamorous life they have. There's promotion, there's advertisement, there's affiliate link marketing programs. There's all these things to make people put extra effort into what they're posting on social media because they want to get likes, they want to get subs, they want to get paid, they want to be noticed, they want exposure. So please, people, please do not let yourself be allowed to get caught up in what's happening on social media, especially in these social media DMs in these streets, because you don't know who you're meeting. You may not be meeting the person you're seeing. Like there's probably a person going around saying their name is K Fit and it's not me. And they're probably talking about they're doing videos, how they're gonna jump in your DMs, how they're gonna give you this, that, and third. That's not how I operate, so that ain't me. So don't get caught up slipping. That's definitely not me. But at the end of the day, when you know better, you do better. And I think that this is a conversation that I definitely want to continue to have, probably on my one and FaceTime chit chats or other conversation chit chats, because the world is different now. Everyone is so easily manipulated by what they see online, even when it's not real. And they're so persuaded on they want things that they probably don't really want because they just see it and it looks better, and they don't really know about it because they don't have it. They just seen something they want to idolize for themselves. They feel like that should be my life, and the grass ain't always greener. The grass is not always greener. So at the end of the day, this is gonna be a motivational Monday conversation that went from do people who have a big opportunity to cheat online on social media to motivational Monday. Get yours. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anyone stop you, discourage you, tell you you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not better enough. You're not the best. You can't do this. You can't do that. Like motivational Monday. Let's get that motivation going. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. That's on you. Definitely not on me. But if you take anything from this message, take this. Don't let anyone stop you from doing what you want to do. Keep your mind, heart, and soul embedded in what you stand for, your core values. And don't get caught up in this social media lifestyle of people who are here on social media using it for the wrong purposes and getting yourself caught in a bad situation you can't get out of. So at the end of the day, if you're a strong minded person, stay strong. If you're a weak minded person, maybe you don't want to be on social media because a lot of people think it is easier to slip up in your relationship while you're on social media because there's just so much exciting opportunities that can innocently be covered that no one will ever know didn't exist. So yeah, that's it. That's all for me. Thank you for rocking out with me. And my lunchtime is Monday, Motivational Monday. Let's make this happen. Let's make it work. What are you doing on a Monday? I'm not going to the gym because I just did my hair and it looks cute and I'm not gonna mess it up no time soon. So shout out to all my new subs. I got 103 subs right now, so I'm really feeling myself. I'm really excited about that, really happy about that. I gained all these subs, and I'm just so grateful for it. And I want to send a big shout out to everyone who supports me, especially Latin Explaining with Denise Gonzalez. Big love and shout outs to you and the hubby on a newborn beep that's coming. Congratulations. So excited for you. I'm not sure if you're a first time mom or not, but I'm wishing you so much love and energy and excitement for the new bundle of joy on the way. And everyone else, please make sure you stay tuned to all of my social media channels, such as this YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, to be updated on what I'll be talking about every week on my Wine and FaceTime shows. We're in season 2, up to episode 3 of Wine and FaceTime, which will be dropping this Saturday, and it may be a little bit different. So take care, guys. That's all for me. Have a great afternoon. It is lunchtime. I should be trying to go eat some food. I'm kind of full already. Don't really want to eat. So that's it for me. So take care, be good, be safe. Don't get caught slipping in these YouTube streets or these social media streets. Stay out them DMs. You belong in them DMs. If your DMs is flooded, don't even check them. It's probably not worth it unless you're applying to jobs or you're looking for to conversate with that you know. Outside of that, stay out them DMs. Ain't no good. Moral and story of the day is motivation. Stay motivated, stay humble, stay hungry, stay thirsty. Keep your drive and your ambition going. Stay out of these DMs, stay out of these YouTube streets, stay out of this ratchetness of jumping in the DM to get caught up in some stuff you shouldn't be into. Because it is easy to get caught up on social media as far as, it being an open door avenue for ways to cheat with all the privacy and secrecy within the DM. Anything's possible, so stay up out of that. It ain't worth ruining your happy home for. And some of you guys are actually getting exposed for being. Peace out, y'all. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to my channel. Shout out to Denise Gonzalez, Latin Explaining with Denise Gonzalez. Shout out to all of my new subs. I'm super duper hyped for you guys. All my day one subs. You guys continue to support me. I so appreciate that. And shout out to all the haters who are hating right now, looking at this video, telling me I shouldn't be making this video in their brain, telling me why am I making this video in their brain, who are probably gonna give me a thumbs down for shooting this video, who are gonna probably try to say something negative to me when they see me because they know I realize they're hating. I'm gonna keep pushing. Shout out to all you guys. You guys are keeping me super motivated to go hard, go strong because you're letting me know I'm on the right path. Thank you guys.